My name is Doug Scott. The object that we're going to look at today is a small book of poetry called For the Voice that was printed in 1922-1923. The artist is L. Lissitsky, who was Russian-born. The book is a series of 13 poems written by Vladimir Mayakovsky, who was the great poet of the Russian Revolution. These poems are short. They are propaganda. They speak to two different things. They speak to revolutionary ideas and military goings-on in Russia, as well as things that he noted on the street every day. The first thing that you will note about this book is that there is a small thumb index on the right-hand side. And this was to allow somebody to stand on the stage and quickly find the poem they wanted to read, and that you would find it from a little symbol on the side. Other times, it is the title plus the first few lines of the poem, and if it's longer, you will turn the page, and the next spread will have the continuation set in black and red type in a smaller size. Lissitsky believed that things should be looked at as well as read. There's many different typefaces used. Two colors, which is pretty common for the 1920s. The choice of red was the color often chosen by designers for two reasons. One is that in the young Soviet Union, after the Russian Revolution in 1917, the color red was an important denominator of political persuasion, which is the Bolsheviks. They were the Reds. The other important influence on this book is futurism. And Russian futurism played with making a visual language. In fact, they called it words in freedom. And that means they were breaking down the usual syntax of reading, not set in sentences, but in groupings of words. Different typefaces were used, and certainly floating around the page, unlike anything that had ever been seen before. Lissitsky wanted to make sure that graphic design like this was visual as well as just something to be read. And so he tried some of the visual things that he had been thinking about, and that is this layering of objects, of pieces of color, pieces of type, mixed typefaces, all work together in a composition.